You think of something, I know a coach, I'm referred to as coach. He's either always coach or Mr. Matthers to me. I don't think I could call him J-I-M. Okay? I don't think I could say it. I had that much respect for the man. But I know a lot of times my three daughters, and they're very honored, Coach, that this is happening, because I know they have very many fond memories. Many times after games, whether it be a win or a loss, he would take them out, he would duck dance with them. And they remember this to this day. And every time that the Ducks dance, you got it, you were the man. So I was kind of disappointed. I was also disappointed in the fact that I didn't see any of the pictures that had Coach's trademark, which is the pin behind the ear. And you know you've reached the pinnacle when all of a sudden you're walking in another man's shoes. I know Coach years ago, we were in his office and we were sitting there, and he said something. I said, "You got a pen?" And he had one behind his ear. And I thought he was joking. You know, I just kind of stared at him like, okay, neat joke, Coach. But I offered him my pen. You'll be happy to know that in class the other day, I actually had a pen behind my ear. And I said, "I don't know where my pen's gone." And the student looked at it and says, "Mr. White's behind your ear." So I'm walking your shoes, Coach. I know what it's like to do that now, by golly. When they told me that I could speak, I said, "Okay, I got a few stories." In fact, I was sitting there as the slide presentation was being made, and I was getting a lump in my throat, because many of my fond memories involve, of course, the Matthers family. That's Coach and Scott and Jamie and Show as well. And I thought, okay, I can tell a few stories, but the one thing that always rings in my ear is that Coach telling the team early in the season what happens in the locker room stays in the locker room. That took out 99.9% of my stories. Okay? So, there is one that I can share going about the pen, his trademark. And I know Coach McEwen, I don't know if he remembers this or not, but we were in the sectional, and I was kind of the drive race man. In fact, the players would get kind of tickled because Coach would be there. He was always taking, he would put behind his ear, he would use it, and then he'd put it in his pocket, or he'd put it in his coat. And he'd be looking for a dry erase pen, I just throw them on. It's like a surgical nurse who would have this dry erase pen. So kids got kind of tickled. It's like, okay, here comes one. I have a pocket full. By the end of the day, I wouldn't have, or at the end of the night, I wouldn't have it. But there was one night we were at Madison, you remember this, Coach? I think he knows this story, I'm going to tell. All of a sudden, we were in the sectional, and Coach went to draw the play. And I remember him taking his dry erase pen out from behind his ear and putting it in his pocket. So I was ready to get him another dry erase pen. The only thing is, the next thing I know, he is reaching behind his ear, grabbing a dry erase pen. We fought a dry erase pen. Coach McEwen's already started to laugh. It was a permanent marker. So Coach is drawing up the play, and all of a sudden, you know, we're looking at one another like, gee, I don't remember him in a dry erase pen. So unfortunately, one of our players didn't exactly carry out the play the way it should have been, but we got the dry erase marker, but dry erase board back, and we're trying to erase it. Well, now we are scared to death. Get us, Coach, and we cannot get this off. We're using spit. I mean, we're over there, we're trying to find another dry erase board. We are concerned because of the fact that we're thinking Coach is probably going to be upset about the fact he's got this board that's there. So anyway, fortunately, we destroyed that board real quickly. I'm not even probably say what I wish to say in words. I know my coaching style, I've been very fortunate to be with Coach, and like I say, referred to as that. Many of the things that I've done are because of what he has done. I've heard many people speak here of accolades that he has done. I know I was fortunate, I was blessed. I think the good Lord puts us into places, and I was fortunate enough to be here and spend time with him. And I know Coach Wirtz was talking about the fact that he got Jamie and Scott started. I thought I'd done that because I was fortunate to have them in sixth. They made me great. They made me a great coach. I had them in sixth grade, I had them in seventh grade, I had them in eighth grade. Then when they became high school, I moved up to high school, but somehow Coach got them at that point. They get it. But I understand. But there was a lot of good memories with them as well. I just look back on that very, very fondly. I wish I could just come close to repaying what it is I'd like to repay a coach. But all the things that have been said here are so true. He's a man of integrity. He is a man that you're going to learn more than just what's between these lines. And I know that I have. And that's been very, very instrumental in my coaching. Many of the things that I did, I told Coach, I shared this with him back when he was here. I told him, I said, you made a great girls coach because of the fact that many of the things that we do are things that he has done. I mean, the good part about Coach is this, he always allowed you, he gave you enough leeway to become who you wanted to become. And I've tried to take that and carry it on with my assistant coach as well. So, Coach, I cannot be happier. It's going to be a pleasure to play our games in this gymnasium now that's been named after you. Thank you.